is 8:55 and we are getting ready for bed. Lately I've been having him do lights out at 9:45 because it had been at 10. I know, we were late owls, night owls, whatever, night owls as homeschoolers. I've been working on my schedule too, and I don't want to be sitting there until 11 waiting for him to fall asleep, because I decided for now I'm going to wake up at 7, and then when we get home from the beach I'll start waking up at 5. So I slept terrible last night. Excuse me if I talk weird, my allergies are really bad from grass, and the tip of my tongue is really hurting from it. But I just kept waking up and then woke up maybe 5 minutes before my alarm, and Danny was still in the shower. So he didn't come out of the bathroom till like a little after 7. And then I let myself stay in bed for 5 minutes, which I'm not going to be able to do when I'm waking up at 5:30. So I'd have to set an alarm for like 5:25 and give myself 5 minutes, but I don't know what I'm going to be doing. We'll see how it goes. But I got up and I was downstairs by 8 because I took my time going to the bathroom, but I'm not going to be able to do that. I have to do everything in like a half an hour, I think. I mean, I don't know Sebastian's schedule yet, but if his bus arrives at the school at 7:10, good grief, that's a loud airplane. Crash on us. I mean, we do live close to the airport, but we're not over a normal flight path. But yeah, I was downstairs before Sebastian was even awake and watered the plants, made some coffee, and I just sat down on the couch and he came down very sad that I wasn't in bed. He was not happy, but he got over it, and our plan of the day was to go out and get breakfast at Dunkin' Donuts. That's right by a grocery store. Instead of ordering groceries, I put everything in my Walmart shopping cart that I would have gotten for a slightly smaller than usual shopping trip. The total in the cart was $70. If I do a full shop, it's usually like $120 now, maybe even more. So I think it was for 30 items. It's so expensive now. But what we did is, we luckily had a little corner of Dunkin' Donuts. It wasn't our normal corner because somebody was camped out at the only 4-top table with 2 laptops and no Dunkin' Donuts. So I don't know, he just had drinks from their cooler. But they have some 2-tops, and we stole a chair from the middle 2-top table. There's 3 of them, so that nobody could sit anywhere near us unless they were single. And so yeah, another parent 2-child combo took that other one and took that one extra chair. So we had a good 10 feet, and we're trying to get used to it because they have to eat lunch with other kids. It's not like to say we're gonna run out and eat in restaurants, but yeah, we did that, and then we went over to the grocery store, and I handed my phone over to Jax with the Walmart app open, and I was like, we're gonna find all these things and you're gonna remove them from the cart as we find them. And then I had Sebastian also helping me put things in the cart, like the physical cart, the trolley, is that what you call them in the UK? So we're all working together. It was getting us through it a little bit faster and a little bit more energized. Didn't quite find everything. There's 2 things that would have added up to like $10 or $11 from the Walmart cart that we just couldn't get, and 1 item that I had to get a smaller size of, but then I added a bag of chips and a jar of peanut butter, and the total came out to $78. So Walmart's definitely getting more expensive if it was that close. But yeah, the peanut butter and the chips were probably only about $8, and then the half size of the thing I got smaller. Yeah, I mean, it's still cheaper to do Walmart, especially on some of the things that I didn't get this week, but we did it. And I think later in the week we will, like Danny will go get road trip snacks at Trader Joe's, and I might get some trail mix from Target because they've got good ones. But then we came home, and then Sebastian and I had to turn right around after putting the groceries away and go to the library because Jax had books due. And Sebastian really did not just want to drop off the books in the drop slot on the way to the grocery store. He wanted to go. And he picked a craft that he had done, a dino he had colored, and he's like, I want to bring this to Miss Mary, my favorite librarian, which is so sweet. I didn't know if she would be there. Turns out we got there at noon and she was going to be there at 1. And I said, well, we'll see her Thursday. Do you want to wait? And he decided to give it to another librarian we love, and she said she would give it to her. We also had to drop the news that we're actually only going to be at 1 story time instead of 2 because this week we'll be there and next week we'll be in the car driving home. It's not like we're never going to the library again. It's just we won't be able to be there during the daytime programs. I still feel like a homeschooler even though I'm not a homeschooler anymore. It's just really weird. It's kind of making my head explode. But we chose some books. He wanted to put them in his backpack. I think that's another reason why he wanted to go. And he wanted to do the scavenger hunt they have this week again. So we did that. Then finally we got home and I got to have lunch because I was hungry again at that point. And then I went upstairs to braid. So I've finished up to here. This is where they start to get old again. So all the way around, I'm just going up in rows. I have, I think, 60-ish finished. And I'm just doing the same colors, but I have the updated dark blonde. There's no more of the white, the pink to white. So it's all the colors it's supposed to be. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm trying to get it done before the weekend. That's the plan. So I can focus on packing and cleaning on the weekend. There's so many last minute trips. We're becoming pros. And it's another Jeep trip where you have to pack small. But yeah, I just braided until dinner time. Came down, I've been doing laundry throughout the day, so I folded the laundry. But right when I sat down to like charge my phone, because I had been using it while I was braiding to see videos, the doorbell rang. It was one of the neighbor kids who pretty much ignores Sebastian. He's a year older. He's like BFFs with another little boy on the street, and they're just always running amok, crossing streets, running around without the parents. And while I somewhat trust Sebastian, he is very little. He just turned 6. He was a kindergartner this year. I don't let my kindergartner run wild around the neighborhood, and people blow through the stop signs and speed. I see it on my camera all the time. I hear it. And yeah, so I don't let him run around like that, but I was like, oh, if he's coming to the door, then he's probably exhausted all of his choices. And sure enough, I agree to go to the back alley with them for 15 minutes. He had wanted him to just come on out and on his own, but I'm like, no, we need a parent, so I will come for 15 minutes. Brought my water because the heat index was 110. And yeah, while they were playing, he informed us. So-and-so was busy, and then all of my friends in the neighborhood were busy, so I rang your doorbell because I saw your car was there. I did inform him we had a third car in the garage, and our other cars will be there when we're not, so that's not always what to go by, but that he could always ring. I'm not a huge fan of him, but his friend is the one that rubbed me the wrong way more. Just because they were causing drama the one time Sebastian truly wanted to play with them, and I guess the other little boy was jealous and just having fits over it, and just not happy that this boy that came to the door today was paying any attention to Sebastian. So it was like breaking my heart. And yeah, mother's heart can hold a little bit of a grudge. Of course I would give him a second chance, but so that was that. And then we got back in, and Sebastian wanted burger night, but he gets a hot dog, so we ordered instead of cooking. It was already pretty late at this point, so it was good that we got that because it comes fast. But Jax did not want it. He doesn't like that burger shop, and it's on his poo-poo list, but we're not going to stop getting it. So he made his own dinner, and yeah, we ate, and I didn't need a bath. I wasn't cold. I didn't feel like crafting, so I just hung out in the living room with everybody. Read a little bit of news, and here I am. He's still up here, and it's 10 minutes later. But I guess I'm just gonna close this out without him. Oh, I did the book challenge, the summer library book challenge, so did Sebastian and Jax. So they all picked books. Jax didn't come with us, so I sent him a picture, and our favorite librarian let him remotely choose. But here's what I got. If you've read that, let me know if it's good. There weren't a whole lot of adult books to choose from. It's a fair amount, but yeah, not a lot to choose from. It is very late in their summer reading program. I think it ends on the 16th or something, so while we're gone. And there are like grand prize drawings for each age group, which I won't win, but maybe I'll win because I said that. I don't know. None of us ever win anything. But yeah, so I got that book. I don't know if I'm going to bring it because it's very large and we're not there for that long. I don't know. But there's that. And then yesterday I ordered t-shirts, I think I mentioned, and you saw me in them. They are all washed. I need to try them on again now that they're washed, but unwashed they seemed good. The only issue was the first one I tried on the V-neck is off-center. I did see a review, and it was probably that same color that somebody said it was off-center, but they still gave it 5 stars. And usually I wear so many necklaces that it would kind of hide it, so I'm not that mad about it. And there's 3 others. I got a pack that's black and 3 grays, just because I really wanted black and gray, and there was no other set of that. But yeah, I would get more if these washed well and hold up. I'll live with them for a little bit, but it was $38 for the 4, and I know that's an amazing price, but not so cheap. Okay, that's all I have. I need to brush my teeth and have peanut M&Ms in them. So good night, friends. I will see you tomorrow. Stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, wash your hands.